Queen Bess Island, also known as Bird Island, one of the most iconic places in the state of Louisiana. So close to Grand Isle, every year thousands and thousands of anglers come out here in their boats to catch speckled trout and redfish. But this is one of the most important places in the state for our state bird, the brown pelican.
The importance of trying to get this together and get it going was really at a point where we had to make a move. And the governor's support and him getting us all together and saying, guys, we need to get it on the ground. And that's what has made this happen. And that's the awesome part about it.
I know it's a special effort to get out here and to see so many people who came out today. Quite often we talk about partnerships and we always mean it, but it's not always so evident. But today, everybody who is here has been a partner in making this project the success that it is and that it's going to be going forward. This island certainly looks much better today than it did just a few months ago. Queen Bess in many ways symbolizes coastal Louisiana. We have faced adversity and we will persevere in defending our coast. And it is my absolute pleasure to be here with you today to reopen this island and to help welcome the brown pelican and all the other birds of our coast to rely on these critical acres in the Gulf back home to Queen Bess.
This island had actually deteriorated to about 5 acres as a result of saltwater intrusion, erosion, subsidence, sea level rise, and as a result of the money from the BP oil spill settlement, which was earmarked for about $18.7 million for this specific project. We were able to take sediment out of the Mississippi River, put it on a barge, transport it here to Queen Bess Island, and then we have various dredges that are actually pumping that sediment in place to restore this island. So it was down to 5 acres, and we were able to restore this island up to 36 acres now. So critical habitat for migratory birds, as well as overall restoration and protection for this area.
We're here in early February. We're 2 weeks away from the end of construction on this island, which took it from 5 acres of pelican habitat all the way up to 36 acres. This place is important. It breaks up wave action. It's a great place for pelicans to come and nest. It's a big investment being made with oil spill penalty monies. This island 10 years ago was covered in oil. It became a toxic place for pelicans and fish. Now, because of the investment of those oil spill penalties, we're here on a place that's going to be great pelican habitat, great fisheries habitat for decades to come.
Well, first of all, the work in order to protect our coast is critically important because we have 2.5 million people living and working along the coast. But this is a direct source of jobs for many of those people and people from elsewhere in the state of Louisiana as well. And by the way, these opportunities are going to be available for decades to come.
From day one, the governor has challenged us to work together as a team in order to get projects off of the drawing board and get them done. And so this is one of the first ones that we've been able to do this on, and look, within 12 months, we're going to have this done.
This project is a great example of the various ways we can use the resources that come out of the Mississippi River. This sand that we're standing on here was dredged out of the bottom of the river, and it looks very much like the sand that's on our barrier islands. But this is another way that we can use the materials in the Mississippi River to rebuild coastal Louisiana.
think this island really kind of tells the story of the BP oil spill. This is an island that experienced extensive damage as a result of the spill. It's an island that had experienced degradation for many, many years, and that degradation and that damage was further exacerbated by the BP oil spill. But it also shows how much we have recovered and the amount of work that we've done to recover from the damages and the injuries that were experienced as a result of the spill.
I can remember Queen Bess Island as always being a popular place to fish, but over the years, due to coastal erosion, it was really sadly damaged. It was also affecting the population of our state bird, the brown pelican, but since the coastal restoration efforts really came through, reestablished it, and now the pelicans are back better than ever.
It accounts for about 15 to 20 of the overall nesting area in coastal Louisiana. So this is a very, very important project, not only from a restoration standpoint, but also a habitat for migratory birds, particularly those of the brown pelican, our state bird. In this fiscal year alone, we will, for the first time in the history of the coastal program, we will hit that $1 billion benchmark for annual allocations. We've got more hurricane protection and coastal restoration projects under construction right now than we ever have in the history of the state. So real progress is being made for the people who live and work across coastal Louisiana.
Now we're out here, a very innovative project, which is taking sediment dredged from the Mississippi River, which is about 30 miles to our east, put in a barge, pumped out here and shaped on this island. Pretty soon there'll be vegetation growing all over here. The pelicans will be back building their nests, and the fishermen will be out here catching fish.
Speckled trout.